What is up, my nerds? All right, looks a little different, doesn't it? Looks real different. Um, Elephant in the room. Tony is not here. It's just your boy, the nerdy Michael. Tony is off, you know, moving. So just me today, soloing it out. I don't know exactly what we're gonna talk about, but I wanted to hop on here, get an episode out for y'all. I have chat rolling over here. Um, I'll be looking down every so often. Just bear with me. Solo episode. I'm not usually the one for streaming and stuff. So this is kind of weird, and um, I'm not sitting down, not relaxed. I can't just lean back and relax. So bear with me. But I'm excited to be here. Obviously, talking nerd stuff. So while Tony's moving, this episode will come out tomorrow, Friday, and then hopefully we'll be back on schedule next week. If not, then it is what it is. There'll be another episode out. We'll get some gameplays out and stuff. But today there is no agenda. Kind of want to chat to roll a little bit, talk about what chat has to think. Right now I'm live on Twitch. It's Thursday night. Tomorrow this will be uploaded on YouTube on a Nerd Enough podcast YouTube. But if you want to see it live, you need to hop on Twitch, Nerd Enough podcast. And yeah. So without further ado, I do see Tony in chat. I do see Witchy. I see Alpha. Some great supporters I have right there. Um, yeah. Where do we begin? Because it's just about me today. I can talk for most of the time. Usually I have Tony that kind of I feed off what Tony's saying. He's the main one talking and stuff. But um, not today. It's all me. Dang, I wanted to kind of do the history of where the nerdiness has started, but I think we've already gone over that. But I do want to say like there's been I was going back. Okay, I was going back to some of the clips that we had from on TikTok and the Nerd Enough TikTok and even YouTube Shorts and stuff. And one of the things that kept hitting my mind is my favorite superhero all time. It was a funny clip. I couldn't answer it. I see so many great heroes, superheroes, and it's hard to pinpoint one. I ended up coming up with Groot at the end. I have Groot tattooed on my arm, but there's more history behind everything. Yes, I read the Groot comics. I love what they did in Guardians of the Galaxy and then in Avengers and stuff, Infinity War, Endgame, etc. But another hero in the Marvel Universe, hero god that I love is Thor. I don't think I've read any Thor comics, but I love all the Thor movies. It's cool to see a god become a superhero, and I don't know, it's something cool. I like the whole becoming worthy enough again. He gets the hammer, he gets Mjolnir, and then he gets very cocky and arrogant, and he loses that hammer. But him triumphing and coming back and be able to hold the hammer, I thought was cool. Such a cool story. And then obviously Loki and his step brother and stuff. That was, I don't know. There's just Thor would probably be my number two. So they would go Groot, then Thor. Number three, that's where I don't have an answer. Uh, I don't know. It's there's so many great superheroes, and then there's so many superheroes I don't even know of. Um, Tony loves Spider Man. I've seen all the Spider Man films. I don't have all the knowledge. I'm only nerd enough. But um, another favorite superhero, number three, would have to probably be. I like. Is it weird that I like when it comes to DC sides, I like villains more. Um, DC superheroes. Superman was cool. We've had a couple iterations of Superman. I wouldn't say he's my favorite. Green Lantern. I remember when Ryan Reynolds played Green Lantern. That was I really like that movie. I didn't know much about Green Lantern until I actually watched the movie and went back and learned about him. Um, I don't know, DC has, I'm sure, some great heroes, but it's all about the villains for me. Penguin is my favorite villain of all time. I wish that was the question he asked me. Who is your favorite DC villain or villain in entirely? It would be Penguin. It's Danny DeVito. Is like when I think of Penguin, I see Danny DeVito. He just the little limp and the long cigarette he would smoke. Um, Danny DeVito made Penguin. When I see Penguin, it's Danny DeVito. But we have, and I don't need chat to help me out with the actor's name. We have a new Penguin who's kind of entered the game, and he was shown in the new Batman with Robert Pattinson, and now he has his own solo show on HBO, which I have not started yet. I've been kind of waiting. I've heard only great things from the pilot and so on, so I'm excited. That'll be something we'll probably watch together and have a review over. Um, I like DC more. Villain side. I don't know. I think Marvel villains. Favorite Marvel villain would. Mm, I think it was kind of cool showing Thanos from with an end credit scene, kind of watching Thanos build up, and slowly starting to see him, and then we see him in Infinity War, majorly, and then Endgame, obviously. I believe we are seeing King Thanos either in Doomsday or what's the one? The movie after Doomsday, which would be kind of cool to see. But I'm looking for chat. I'm looking for random questions. I'm looking for really anything to bounce off of. Like I said, this is a solo episode, so usually Tony and I bounce off and on, so it's hard to come up with random stuff, especially hopping in here without a topic or anything. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of DC villains that would be like my all-time, or not DC, sorry, Marvel villains that would be my all-time favorite. Um, can't off the top of my head. I mean, the heroes in Marvel are great. The villains in DC are great. Um, Kingpin, Fisk, the whole. Thank goodness I watched Daredevil. And Tony pretty much forced me to watch it because I would have never understood how amazing Kingpin is. Fisk is he likes to get his, I don't know, he likes to get his fist dirty, bloody. Um, that's kind of what we're seeing with Penguin now too in DC. But the trauma that he had when he was childhood and when he was a child in his childhood, um, Fisk, I can't wait to see him again in Born Again, Daredevil Born Again. Um, let's see. Looking down over here at chat, nothing yet coming through. Um, what else? We have Agatha all along. I haven't watched. I think the new episode came out yesterday or today. Have not watched it yet. I'm waiting on day off, which is tomorrow, to watch it. Supposedly, and don't hold me to it, but this is before I've watched it, so I'm clueless. But a lot happens in this next episode, which I'm excited about. Um, like I said, I love the whole witches and um, the witches in Marvel. Even the witches, some witches in Star Wars I like, but not the Acolyte. That was trash. Agatha all along, huh? That song, the down down. Yeah, that's finally out of my head. Thank goodness. I Tony, Tony was getting bothered by it. How much I just played and listened to it and referenced it, and um, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not not that addicted to it yet right anymore. Um, let's see. Another topic. I guess we talk a little bit about my growing up and what I've kind of loved. And we'll bounce off of kind of like the witches and stuff. I grew up as a huge Harry Potter nerd. Uh, I went to see almost every movie in theaters. Um, didn't read the books until after I seen the movies. So there's that. So I thought all the movies were great, and then you start reading the books and you start realizing, hey, there's a lot they missed in the movies. So when we get this HBO show, and each season is going to be a book, then or each season is going to be one book. We're going to get more in depth of each book. Uh, Finally, some Harry Potter talk coming from Hyman, without a doubt. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to say this because I grew up like Harry and I were the same age. I don't even remember how old Harry was when I started watching it, but um, every every Harry Potter movie that came out, I felt like I was growing with Harry Potter. Um, Going back to Agatha real quick, I have not watched this week's episode. I'm gonna watch it probably tonight or tomorrow. But no, Harry Potter is. I felt like I was growing up. Like as Harry was growing and going back to Hogwarts for each year, then I felt like I was going back to high school or what? Not high school, but back to school each year. I'm getting flack from Tony right now for not seeing the new episode, but um, yeah, there's something about just transporting yourself out of the real world and putting yourself into Hogwarts seems so cool. We all were walking around with sticks, doing abracadabra and just spells, lumos with the lights and turning them off. Um, Wingardium Leviosa type deal. It was just, I feel bad for the people that didn't grow up with Harry Potter. Um, if you remember, Tony was a little more sheltered as a kid. His parents didn't allow him to watch that stuff because of witchcraft and stuff. So a lot of this is targeted at him, at him, just because he hasn't seen it. That will be an episode probably in the future where we will show him all the Harry Potter films. But we do have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them too. My Lumos was a raven, which is funny, or not. It's not a Lumos. It's a oh, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it's a raven, which is funny because Ravenclaw, but the Ravenclaw isn't. It's not actually a raven. It's a different type of bird. But that's besides the point. Um, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was, in my opinion, like amazing. I'm upset that we're not going to get a third from the looks of it. I really liked the crimes against Grindelwald. I didn't like that they changed Grindelwald to a different actor. I thought Johnny Depp did such a great job, but to each his own. I can't remember what the. It's not Luma. It's pretty much your spirit animal, for people who don't know what we're talking about. Which was a raven, and I got sorted into Ravenclaw, and then my wand was made out of unicorn blood, and it was slightly bendy or something like that, and I don't remember how long. Um, it wasn't a cool wand, I know that for sure, but um, I there's almost I don't know why I like witches so much. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't know why I'm bouncing back to this, but Harry Potter HBO. I know they started casting for the main three: Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, and then Harry Potter. So we're too young, or sorry, we're too old to be casted, and I think you have to be from the UK, which is it is what it is. I feel like I'd play a good Mad Eye Moody maybe. We can just take off an eye and have it just wobble. Be kind of cool. Um, yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I am interested to see the route they go with Agatha. Because I'm seeing all these TikToks and all these YouTube videos about the direction they're going, and how we were paying so much attention on what the teen's mouth was saying when it was sealed shut when he was trying to explain his name. But I think there's more that we missed to it, according to a lot of these YouTube videos and TikToks. Um, I'm curious to see if this episode explains more. Um, we'll see. Excuse me. Let's see what else. We've talked about DC Marvel. We've talked about Harry Potter a little bit. Nah, you can't tell me, Tony, what happens. Not yet. I guess another thing is Star Wars. I guess we were under the impression that Star Wars was, or not Star Wars, Ahsoka was already in production, already filming, but I guess it's not going to start filming until summer of 2025. I think is what we read, which is honestly disappointing because that's it's kind of far away. Um, hopefully, hopefully they go kind of quick because I need it. I need Star Wars in my life. I don't think Skeleton Crew is gonna be enough for me. Honestly, we're probably gonna shit all over that. Or at least I am. I want to go into an open mind, but like that first trailer, in my opinion, looked like a huge L. I don't want to be bad. I don't want to put bad um, karma into it, but it's not looking like a show for me. Which is funny because Acolyte, I thought it was gonna be a show for me, and I would like Acolyte, but no. After watching like the third, fourth episode, definitely wasn't. But we'll see. I guess they need to take their time, not rush Ahsoka as much as we want it. I feel like this is gonna be crucial to the characters. I wonder if they were waiting to find a new actor for Bailey Skull, and then get him acclimated in. Who knows? I'm assuming he's gonna be a huge part of the next season, but I don't mean for this. I don't want this episode to be too long. It's gonna be a 10-15 minute episode. I just wanted to hop in here, talk a little bit, get a video out for y'all. Explain. Tony's moving. We're gonna be getting more stuff out. Has to get acclimated into his new place, and then we'll be back. It could take a week. It could take 2 weeks. Who knows? There might even be an episode where he's in it and his camera's not even on. And it's just his icon or something. Who knows? But we definitely want to hear from y'all. Whether it's either on Twitch when we're live, or if it's on YouTube, because at the end of the day, we do this because it's a hobby, and we love kind of connecting with fellow nerds, friends, whatever. None of this is about the views or the money. We haven't seen any money, but it's just all about connections, having fun. It's because Tony and I live on the opposite side of the U.S. This is more that we can kind of talk and get to know each other, and then bring you all along with us. Um, and I love that even though some people claim they're not nerds, they're still in here supporting us, showing us support. We love it. We love reading the comments whenever they come through, whether it's chat or comments on YouTube. We're going to try to get better at uploading clips on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But we're in this weird patch right now where we want to get movies or videos out to y'all. We want to go live for y'all. Tony's moving. We're working a lot. So, like I said, bear with us. We're going nowhere. We love We love what we're doing right now. We love how easy it is just recording and then or going live. The only edit is really taking out the front part, like the countdown, and then just uploading that. It's pretty easy. But without further ado, I think I'm gonna look at chat real quick and just see what else we got here. It looks like that is gonna be about it for tonight. And then on YouTube, it will be uploaded Friday morning. Not quite sure exactly what time. Okay, I get okay. We have one of our biggest supporters, one of them. We have a lot. Hyman in chat right now asking, did I talk about Naruto? Of course, I'm wearing a Naruto hat. Let's see if I can, Obito in the back. He's in the back, so, Naruto. Dude, I've watched Naruto. I know this is gonna, this is, I could go 5 episodes talking about this. I've watched Naruto probably 6 different times. Whether it's Naruto Shippuden. What I really want to talk about is Boruto. I might have to make that a solo episode, but the way Boruto ended and how a lot of the new Boruto, whether it's going to be called Boruto Shippuden or whatever it's going to be called, I'm looking at some of the manga and it's getting kind of juicy. I am not gonna lie to you. Like, kind of excited to see where it goes. It's a lot of time traveling, I think. So, there's just a little bit of talk. I'm excited about. I don't think we'll get Boruto until 2028 though, which is kind of a bummer. But they're still writing it in manga and drawing it out and stuff. So, all right. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, nerdenough.com, or Nerd Enough Podcast. Twitch, make sure you follow us. Follow us on TikTok. Yeah, I think that would be it. I'm going to look at chat one more time. I don't want to... The chat's finally kind of rolling. I don't want to make it too long, though. Coming from Cactus Chick, which is Tony's girlfriend. She's asking, how would you write Kang out of the MCU? Well, I think it's kind of already been spoiled for a lot of us to where Doom is just going to absolutely murk him. I think he's either going to kill the main Kang the Conqueror or Kang, or he's just going to do a atom bomb on what's called his massive green bomb. Just they're all going to be huddled up together and just boom, just right on top of them and end them. I don't think we're not going to see their faces. I mean, it might just be the back of the head. I don't know. I feel like how would I do it? I would. Okay, I see the question now. So, is it? You have to help me out. Doomsday. When is the massive battle with like everyone fighting each other? That's not Doomsday, right? That's Secret Wars. What I would personally do is just make him another player in that. So Doom is kind of the mastermind of everything. He would just be another pawn for him to throw into the battle royale or whatever. And that's how he would die. That's how I'd take him out. Who would kill him? I think it'd be kind of poetic if Thor finally chopped his head off. I think it'd be kind of finally get his chance. I don't know. I haven't had too much thought just because it kind of been spoiled. I think it's been spoiled unless they rewrite it differently. But I just make him another pawn, another fighter in Secret Wars. Yep. All right. Down in the comments, I definitely want to see how y'all would kill Kang. Take him out of the MCU. He was gonna be our main villain, but we'll see. All right, guys. stay nerdy. I will catch y'all later. Look out for the YouTube post and when we go live again. Adios. Bye. And